Hello and welcome back to episode 17 of Death Stranding. I'm Vic, and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. And I figured out how to play my harmonica. And the baby's into it. That's a fun little moment. Unfortunately, it looks like that fun little rest moment did not allow the batteries in my legs to recharge, which might mean that the problem with these legs is that they don't recharge, which would certainly be a problem if it was true. So I went back to the city and I turned in a couple of lost cargo that I found along the way, and I also picked up the 2 remaining quests that they had for us. So that's what we're headed out to do now. And I think maybe, you know what, yeah, let's make a little detour and go rob the mules before we get on with our mission. I'm pretty sure they're all unconscious already. If they're not, it might be inconvenient. They are not, and so it might be inconvenient. But, screw it. We're going for it anyway. They've got a nice little city down here. Look at all those mans they've got. And I think, given that their postbox is over here, I could just go do that. You know, the problem... Oh, there's a memory chip in there. And also, I can't put stuff in their mailbox for some annoying reason. Alright, so here's what we'll do. We'll knock them out. We'll drop supplies off at the engineer. Yeah, that'll work out nicely. This guy made the mistake of going out by himself. Oh, there's another mailbox over here. He didn't even notice me. What a loser. Oh, you know what? Those might not all be guys. Some of this might just be stuff lying around. Look at that. What a tasty little camp they've got here. Alright, let's go get the other guy, and then we'll get their goodies. And yoink. Fool. Oh, there's another one over there. I have a feeling that things are not going to remain so easy indefinitely. At some point, I'm going to come up against some enemies that know what they're about. Like those terrorist guys. And... oh, you spotted me, but... or you noticed me, but you didn't spot me. I just got an achievement named Pathfinder. I'm not sure how bushwhacking mules counts as finding paths, but I'll take it. Plenty of metals, that's nice, and some ceramics too. And somehow they got a power skeleton. What tasty goodies have you got stashed in here? Oh my god. Look at all that. Okay, we're leaving that for now. That's a lot of metal. That stack is so high. I need to just get this out to the engineer. Yeah. I'm barely going to be able to stay upright. Can you imagine crouching in the grass with a tower to the fucking stratosphere cargo? And all the guys are like, where'd it go? Okay, yeah, that's the engineer over there. I'm not going to spend too much time being distracted by this stuff. In fact, this is all the distraction we're going to do. I'm going to drop this stuff off, and I'm going to move on to the missions I've been given. Because I can spend all the time I like when the camera's off, running around getting distracted by lost cargo and so on. And although this is a very enjoyable walking simulator, we don't really need to spend that much camera time on walking that isn't pushing the narrative forward.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I'm surprised to see all of this equipment above ground and exposed at a prepper bunker. Alright, and you don't have any lost cargo, but we did pick up a memory chip, so let's see what that's about.
You don't know how long I've wanted this. Thank you.
That's what they all say. Eggshell carving. Oof.
Thank you for your contribution.
One whole like for that. Alright, let's do some recycling, shall we? Get all of this stuff off our backs. That's a much more manageable load. And what have you got? Those are going back to Lake Knot City, which... Alright, fine, we'll take them. Yeah, that's not too big an addition. Tolerable.
Thank you for your contribution.
Okay. But we're not going to Lake... We're not going to Lake Knot City, we're going... Let's go to Elder first. Ooh, up on a mountain. Off we go. This region looks like it might be quite large.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
And I guess if we're going to have to deal with building roads, that makes sense. The roads are probably going to be a necessity for reaching the more distant parts in an economical amount of time. Yeah, look at all that stuff. I'm going to spend so much time trucking around in the wilderness, grabbing up goodies, and giving them to people. Okay, the legs battery has recharged a little bit. I'm not sure what did it. I don't know if it's just really slow to recharge or what. I could be picking up resources like those ceramics, which seem to be a bit more common here. But on the other hand, scaling that mountain might be a bit of an inconvenience. So I think I'm going to avoid that for now. The problem being that I need ceramics to pave roads. I'm not sure if that's a...
Always like the quiet.
I don't know if ceramics are an ingredient of modern roads or if that's a future innovation. There's a memory chip over there. Alright, we'll make a detour for the memory chip. I haven't spent a lot of time reading reviews of Death Stranding or of Metal Gear Solid 5. I wonder how people appreciate the open world in games like this. I mean, I think in Death Stranding it's pretty much a necessity. Metal Gear Solid 5
How you doing, Sam?
might have worked without it.
There we go.
But certainly, previous games had a much more linear feel. Being pretty heavily mission-oriented and stuff. And 5 basically was still mission-oriented, except that many of the missions took place in a contiguous region, and you could just kind of run around and do as you please. Oh. This is not a great idea, I think, but we're doing it. How far am I from... Could this be a bird? Still got a ways to go. I did not spend any time thinking about what a decent route would be, because I spent too much time doing hardcore parkour in Skyrim, running with my face to mountains. Okay. That probably wasn't an ideal route, but it worked out. Oh, what a lovely spot. So I think that these sky strands that might be difficult to see, especially when they disappear as soon as I look at them, I think those are indicators that that's a spot where the BTs hang out. Possibly those are the strands connected to the tar whales that try and eat you when you get grabbed by the tar people. Hello. I brought you some drugs, Elder.
I've been expecting you. You are my lifeline. I've only managed to get this far thanks to porters, and you don't ask for anything in return. You have my gratitude.
Didn't ask for it.
Let's see, how's the package? Wow, this is great. Excellent job. Thank you.
Almost 2 stars. Disappointing.
So you're here on behalf of Fragile Express. Please tell me you put the terrorists behind you. When Fragile, the daughter of the founder, started associating with other couriers, things started getting scary around here. Rumors say that she caused the explosion at Middle Knot City, and there's a part of me that believes it. Of course, she could be just another one of their victims. Are you connecting the chiral network? I don't mind a contract with Bridges, but I'm not going to join the UCA. Go ahead if you're fine with that.
I don't know if I'm fine with that. Oh, good.
Maybe you already heard it from Fragile, UCA can still sign a contract with Bridges to join the network. They get to use our delivery services and other basic Cairo network infrastructure, much like our full members. Similarly, you'll be able to use their Cairo printing facilities to replenish your supplies. They are not, however, obligated to exchange data with us. So don't expect them to share intel or help with the development of new tech. In an ideal world, everyone would be a part of the UCA, of course. But failing that, we want everyone to at least be a part of the network. They can always change their minds after the fact. The Cupid will interface differently with the terminal depending on the type of contract. So connect your Cupid to confirm.
So as far as I'm concerned, nothing changes really. Except that their quests will be less rewarding, maybe. Get the same animation, looks like. Okay.
The company just got too big. Times like these, we should all keep it close and tight. That goes for couriers, too.
Just the way I like it.
We'll just make the same mistakes. Republics, federations, coalitions, states, connecting all kinds of people together. It's just asking for trouble. Sorry. It's been a while since I last talked to anyone. Travel safe. See you around, then.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
And what do you have for orders? To engineer and to city. I mean, yes, but also... fine. I'll take them. I mean, it is true that the more people you add to your organization, the more risk you accept of, you know, infiltration and of conflict and all of that stuff. On the other hand, when your organization is...
Good job, Sam. That's 2 prepper way stations integrated into the Cairo network. Just 1 more left.
When your organization is society, it's also true that having more people means more success factors. You get more specialization, you get more genetic diversity, you get more ideological diversity. And as long as your society can tolerate those diversities, they are desirable. Much like that truck is desirable. Oh, Sam, please don't throw yourself off a cliff. Do I have any climbing anchors? I should have brought a whole mess of climbing anchors. Look at those guys. Just piling out of that truck to make it easier for me to gank them and steal it. It's very thoughtful of them. I need to rush down there and thank them for their generosity. I'm carrying fragile cargo, so I need to chill here. Oh no, they're leaving. They can't be generous if they leave. Guys, don't be rude. This is brutal. Okay. We made it. And they're just like driving around with that truck, huh? Okay, so we need to get through here to get to Craftsman. but there's guys all over the place. But I want that truck. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put some of these things down. In fact, we're just gonna go ahead and put all of this stuff down. And we're gonna let them come to us. And this might be the dumbest thing I've ever done, but it'll make for a learning experience. Are they coming? They're totally coming. Alright. How armed are these guys? Looks like they're carrying sticks. Yeah, no kidding, BB. Alright, everybody be cool. So far things are going extremely well. Any other takers? How you doing, buddy? Doing all right? Okay. We do not have any more takers. So that means it's time for taking. Just gather up all the stuff. The music is pretty excited. Alright, and now I need to make really sure that these guys don't steal my truck. I am not going to go raid their base. I have already executed an extremely successful raid. And I need to not get unnecessarily greedy. Look at all those tasty goodies. Truck get. Now, can I still... I can still do that. Can I still do this? Yes. Alright, let's head over to the craftsman. See, look at that. It's a rock with a... Oh yeah, it's like a hologram or something. I don't think those guys like it that I stole their truck. Oh, it raises up automatically. It's also very, very slow in the water. And where the hell am I gonna... Maybe we can do it here. Alright. Nice. Don't tell me that's Craftsman's base. It is. Wow, he's got quite the compound. Well, it's not a trike, but I believe I can console myself with this stolen truck.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
I believe those are artillery casings. Yeah, look at that. Those look distinctly like artillery casings. Except they're not necked down, which is a little unusual.
Delivering cargo.
You're not with Fragile Express, are you? Oh, I get it. Bridges is using their IDs to complete the delivery. Well, good work, son. I'll take that off your hands. Package looks
Excellent.
brand new. Wow. Been a while since I've seen cargo in such good shape. Thank you kindly. No, it couldn't have been easy.
Well, it was a lot more inconvenient before I stole that truck, that's for sure.
What's your angle anyway? Everyone knows Fragile was behind the attack that wiped out Middlemont City. Only a damn fool would trust that terrorist to deliver shit now. But here you are, filling in. Keeping her business alive for her, am I right? I swear. Can't trust anyone these days. And don't try sweet-talking me onto your little network. You know why there's been so many terrorist attacks recently? Because you all pissed them off with your talk of reuniting the country. Join the UCA. I may as well paint a bullseye on my shelter. Just keep my deliveries coming. We'll get along just fine. I don't need any trouble. Though I will say, I appreciate these hematic grenades of yours. Quality work, gotta admit. Not the sort of equipment the UCA ought to keep to itself. There's a lot of freelance porters operating in these parts, after all. If I could churn these out by the boatload and gear up those folks. Now you're good people. I can see that. And you brought my order like I asked. But it'll take more than that for me to agree to what you're asking. Chiral Network is a big step. But if you could prove to me Bridges is an organization I can trust... Well, how about this? Do another run for me. I'll put the details on the terminal there.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Well, where do you want me to take stuff, huh? Oh, you just want me to go recover your toolbox from that fucking crater. Cargo collection from a BT area. Well, it's gonna happen sooner or later.
The toolkit you're looking for ought to be in my old shelter. It's been tagged, so shouldn't have any trouble finding the place. I'll unlock it remotely once you get there. Oh, and take some of those hematic grenades you brought with you. Nothing you'll want more when those BTs put your back against the wall, right? Here's hoping it won't come to that.
So this guy's old shelter was the epicenter of a void out. Well, we're definitely going to do that, but we're also not going to risk a truck full of supplies on it. So we're going to take care of that first. What's up with these guys? Friendlies? Yeah, no thanks. I don't need stuff. I got plenty of stuff. You know what? Screw it. Let's go for the crater. Risk big, win big. However, we are all out of time for episode 17. So come back and see me again in episode 18 for a daring and foolish raid on a void out area. Talk to you soon.